Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this IDecide interactive presentation. This IDecide is going to give you a brief overview about our awesome company that is revolutionizing the travel industry. We are literally taking it by storm. So go ahead and sit back and relax. And this is pretty interactive, and I can actually send this overview to you yourself, and you can take part of the adventure of creating a dream and a vision of what it would be like if you could go anywhere in the world. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And
Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this short presentation. It's going to be interactive, so you'll be asked to click your screen from time to time to see only what you're interested in seeing. And you're in total control every step of the way by clicking the menu icon here. Let's start with a quick question. Which of these places is on your travel wish list?
Now, I can only imagine if you had options to go to New York, Paris, Dubai, or Cancun, you may just go ahead and pick all of them, right?
Fantastic. And do you think your friends, family, and coworkers have places they'd like to visit too?
I would imagine that they might.
So what is the primary reason why you and they haven't traveled to this dream destination yet?
Listen, we know in many cases, work schedule can get in the way. Sometimes it's just too far to go somewhere, and the travel time is a pain in the neck. Or what about not having that money? Because, oh my goodness, you know, with the bills and the expenses, and how can I possibly manage the travel at this time with everything that I have going on? Well, it could be any of the above, but let's just go ahead and go for a hectic work schedule.
Of course, they could all be true, but most people would say the cost is what's holding them back. And they'd be right. Travel can be fun, educational, inspiring, romantic, but it can also be very expensive. This is what it could cost for a single night's hotel stay. Well, what if you could stay in 5-star resorts at 3-star prices? That's what we want to talk about today. The secrets of the travel industry. Are you ready? Okay, first, there are really 3 ways to purchase travel, but most of us only know of 2. Retail pricing on public direct booking sites and discount pricing on public aggregator sites. But did you know there was such a thing as behind-the-curtain pricing that's not made available to most of us? As a matter of fact, less than 1% of travelers get to experience it. Go ahead and click each to see the behind-the-curtain pricing of those same destinations we talked about earlier.
I'll go ahead and click for you. Wow, this is amazing. New York City. Our regular nightly stay with Expedia for $339 a night, and we have it for just $178 nightly. Look at the savings, $161 average a night. I'll go ahead and click to buy. Wow, again, fantabulous savings, $310 nightly on TripAdvisor. And we have it for just $125 nightly. The savings is $185 average per night. That's just fantabulous. What about Paris? Wow, $440 nightly, and we have it for just $130 nightly. This occurs because we are able to bypass the middleman. So that savings, whew, $310 savings average per night. And last but not least, of those that we have selected before, we have Cancun. Now Cancun on Priceline is $388 a night, and we have it for $212 nightly. That savings again is just awesome, $176. Let's move ahead.
Pretty incredible savings, right? For the same room, in the same hotel, and on the same dates. All of a sudden, that out-of-reach dream trip is now a reality. And it's not just you, your family, friends, and coworkers who like to travel. Guess how big the travel industry is worldwide? Drag the blue button to your guess, please.
I wonder, could it be 750 billion? Maybe it'll be a little more. Let's say 5 trillion. Let's see.
Travel is an $8 trillion per year industry. Asia alone books $6 billion every single day. That's $250 million each hour and $70,000 every second. That's $70,000, $70,000, $70,000. You get the picture. Go ahead and click to see the statistics in other countries, please. And move ahead when you're ready. Europe books 4.8 billion a day, 200 million an hour, 3.33 million a minute, and $55,500 a second. The United States books 2.8 billion a day, 116.6 million an hour, 1.94 million a minute, and $32,333 a second in travel revenue. Latin America books $953 million a day, 39.7 million an hour, 661,000 a minute, and $11,000 every second in travel revenue. Africa books $487 million a day, 20.3 million an hour, 338,000 a minute, and $5,500 a second in travel revenue.
Wow, can you believe the amount of money that is generated in travel? It is just
incredible,
fantabulous.
right? Ready for another secret? You've seen or heard of these travel booking companies before, haven't you? These are the discount public aggregator sites we mentioned before. They're all over TV, radio, and the internet. Guess how many companies own them all?
Let's take a guess. How about 10? Almost there, huh? I wonder if it's more or less. Let's go with less. Getting there, getting there.
2. Booking Holdings and Expedia Group. That means they can create pricing parity to control the market and the prices. These aren't travel companies. They are marketing companies keeping pricing within a certain percentage between all of these properties to make you think you are paying lower prices, when much lower pricing is available that they don't want you to know about. So the bottom line is that we have a massive industry of people traveling and a huge number of people who would travel more if they could do it at a lower cost. But only 1% of travelers get to participate in the lowest pricing available online. Well, imagine for a second if every time you, your friends, or your family booked a trip, you all saved money, with pricing up to 70% lower than what you could find anywhere else online. Imagine if a company was about to disrupt the travel industry the way Uber disrupted the taxicab industry. Imagine a company bringing a whole new model to an industry that has used the same model for decades. Imagine, too, the ability to make money, but only when your customer saves money. Well, there's no need to imagine, because it's here. Go ahead and rub your screen to see the company doing just that. If you're on a computer, left click and drag your mouse.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look. We'll rub away.
iBoomerang will be the first company in the travel industry to allow you to make money only when the customer saves money with member-only behind-the-curtain pricing. And you can be a part of it starting today. Go ahead and choose what you'd like to learn about next, please. We can come back and look at the others, but which would you like to see first?
Well, Since we are talking travel and we want to be able to travel for pennies on a dollar and explore the world and create our own vision, let's go ahead and see what it would be like to save money.
Awesome. As a Travel Savings Ambassador, or TSA, with iBoomerang, you will receive your own wholesale booking platform, iGo, with savings of up to 70% off the regular rates at those other sites, for the exact same hotels, cars, cruises, and vacation packages. It's incredibly easy to use, and it's the very first booking platform to accept Bitcoin for payment. We've also partnered with Extreme Travel, one of the largest award-winning travel host agencies in the world, with hundreds of millions of dollars in travel booked over their 18 years in business. Take a moment to look at some of their achievements and move ahead when you're ready. With this partnership, we can absolutely help customers with all of our core services. But we've also created what we call a lifestyle ecosystem, where we can help with shore excursions, theme parks, gift cards, restaurants, and so much more. Oh, and we put our money where our mouth is with our 110% price guarantee. Click to see a few comparisons, or move ahead to move on.
Well, you would like to see what those comparisons will look like, right? Wow. Look at this. New York City, Paris, France. What about rent-a-cars? Or weekly stays? This is just fantabulous. Look at this. $1,215 for the full week with Hotels.com, but we offer for $712. That savings is $503. How many of us would not want to have savings of $503? That's money back in our pocket.
Go ahead and choose another topic to learn about, or move ahead to move on.
Well, why not see who are the creators behind this awesome opportunity? Yes? Here's our leadership.
Go ahead and click the person you'd like to learn about, please, and move ahead when you're through.
Let's start with our CEO. Mr. Holton Buggs, Chairman and CEO. He is the innovator behind our revolution that's taken the travel industry by storm. So I'm just going to let you look at this for just a few moments and take a quick read on our CEO. We have Mr. David Manning, CEO and President of Extreme Travel. Now that's the lifeline behind this whole travel theme-a-jiggy. You know, this is really the lifeline. Extreme fuels and provides all the inventory we have for our iGo products. So take a few moments and read a little bit about Mr. Manning. Now, of course, I can go through each and every one of the rest of our CEO staff, our corporate staff, but of course, once you see this opportunity and we complete this overview, you're going to want to go through this yourself. And when you do, you'll be able to click on and read about each and every one of them. So we're just going to go ahead and move ahead.
Go ahead and choose another topic to learn about, or move ahead to move on.
Let's learn about making money.
Quick question. Do you boomerang? If you don't yet, you will soon. We all know that when you throw a boomerang, it comes back to you, right? When you throw savings and goodwill out to your customers, a travel savings bonus comes back to you in the form of cash. What an incredible concept. You get paid based on what your customers save, not on what they spend. This is 100% exclusive to iBoomerang, and no one else in the industry has this technology. Here's how it works. Remember earlier we asked if you'd like to stay in 5-star resorts at 3-star prices? Well, that's what our TSAs, or Travel Savings Ambassadors, do. When people answer yes, you send them a boomerang that sets them up with their own iGo portal. It's theirs. So they log in, book travel, and get 50% of the great behind-the-curtain savings, while you and the compensation plan get the other 50%. Let's take a closer look with this all-inclusive resort trip. The public price in this case is $4,867, but the TSA price is only $1,467. That's a savings of $3,400. The Boomerang customer site is different, as you can see, showing their price as $3,168 for a savings of $1,699. So 50% of the savings went to your customer, and the other 50% went to you in the form of a travel savings bonus, and 35% of the business volume flows into the compensation plan. Everybody wins. The customer in this case paid no sign-up fee, no monthly fee, totally free, and saved almost $1,700. Now let's see what that could mean to you and your family in terms of income potential. Remember, iBoomerang was built with a customer acquisition mentality, so you could win here without recruiting anyone or building a team of distributors. And if you do want to recruit but don't know how, we have industry icons who will teach you so you could build a team as big as your vision will allow. Either is fine, so click whichever you'd like to see.
Wow, keyword being as big as your vision will allow. So let's go ahead and check out the customer acquisition model.
Great. Let's look at a very conservative example first. You send a boomerang to 10 people, and they become your customer. They take one trip per year with an average savings of $600 per trip. Pretty conservative, right? That's a total savings of $6,000 for all 10 people that year. You receive a travel savings bonus of half of that $6,000, so you receive $3,000 just for referring them to our travel booking site that is 100% free for them. Quick question before we move on. What would you have to do to make another $3,000 at your current job? Get another degree? Work more overtime with less time for your family? Wouldn't you rather just show 10 people how to save money on their travel? If an extra $3,000 a year doesn't excite you, simply increase the number of customers to 100 to make an extra $30,000 a year. Or, since the presentation is interactive, go ahead and choose the number of customers you think you'd like to help and see the potential income for yourself.
Well, let's go ahead and say, maybe we'll help 200 customers. Wow, $60,000 per year possibility? Or maybe we'll just help just a few customers. How about 50? $15,000 per year. That's a great opportunity. I mean, part-time income, part-time on your spare time, right? Well, I just want to go ahead and give you a little disclaimer that we have no guarantees, and this is not a get rich quick. And of course, everything is based on your own hard work and efforts, and that's really the overview of the disclaimer, because of course we cannot make any promises.
Go ahead and choose another option, or click Move Ahead when you're ready to move on.
Let's explore team building.
Maybe you had some success in a previous company, but didn't quite get to the level you were hoping to achieve, or build a team of more than just a few distributors. If you are coachable, teachable, and trainable, you can win here because you will have some of the most talented leaders in the industry today who will coach you to success weekly with calls, webinars, and in-person events. But let's start out with a conservative example, a team of 1,000 travel savings ambassadors. You didn't get all of the 1,000. Maybe you only brought 10 to the team, and others brought 5 to 10 as well. That will be a team of 1,000 TSAs, each TSA having 10 Boomerang customers each that we will coach everyone on how to achieve. That is 10,000 customers throughout your organization. The average family books one trip per year, so that's 10,000 trips per year, which equates to roughly 30 trips taken per day with an average of $600 of savings per trip. That's $9,000 in travel savings bonuses paid through your team every day. $12,600 in business volume flows through the compensation plan per day at an estimated 10% override, means $1,260 in travel savings overrides paid to you per day. That's $37,800 per month, or $453,600 per year. Now, you may be thinking, not possible, especially if you're hearing this for the first time. But what if you were only able to achieve one half of this example? That is still $18,900 per month, or $225,000 per year in income. And for those builders who may have experienced distributors leaving in the past, you'll be happy to know that this is what we call a PRIB, Perpetual Residual Income Builder Model. You will continue to make income from your customers even if all the distributors on your team leave the company. They are using a free website to book travel, and it's saving them money. Go ahead and have some fun with this interactive team builder calculator. Dream a little as you put in your own numbers and see what's possible for saving people money.
Well, how big is your team? Right on the screen is an example of 10,000 people who have partnered with you and part of your team. The Boomerang customers they each have 10. That's going to give you 100,000 customers. Can you really expand your vision to just imagine what that would mean? To be capable to override 10%, and that's just a hypothetical comparison. It could be 20%, it could be 15%. And look at the average monthly income just based on a team of 10,000. Now you might say, Chrissy, I don't have a team of 10,000 people, which is fine. We could, dwindle it down a little bit. How about a team of 5,000? Okay. Well, 5,000 people on your team will give you, with them having 10 customers each, about 50,000 customers. And guess what? That override is still very nice. Again, it can be 10%, it can be 15%, it can be 20%. So, with an override, it'll be $5,753.42. And look at the average monthly. I mean, can we do those numbers? Are you really able to expand your vision to just imagine what it'd be like to gift people the ability to save on their travel, something they were going to do anyway? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, they were going to go travel. It's just a matter of what tool they were going to use and being able to provide that tool to help them to enhance their spirit and really travel for pennies on a dollar and gift it to other people at the same time. Giving them that dream vacation, giving them that vision, the ability to go anywhere in the world. I mean, travel, it just enhances the soul. Let's move on.
Go ahead and choose another option, or click Move Ahead when you're ready to move on.
Let's move on.
Go ahead and choose another option, or click Move Ahead when you're ready to move on. Great. So by now, you're probably getting a better understanding of why people all over the world are so excited about iBoomerang. We have an incredible product that doesn't cost the customer a dime. A compensation plan that's based on saving people money. Incredible partners, world-class technology, and a leadership team that is second to none. All of that equates to an unbelievable ground floor opportunity with a proven track record attached. That doesn't happen very often in business. The only question is, will this be one of those times when you look back 1, 3, 5 years from now and say, I wish I would have. It's only $49.95 to fly standby with us. That gets you a customer site for yourself with 50% of the savings of the regular iGo website. 5 boomerangs to send to friends and family, 25% referral commissions, use of this incredible interactive presentation tool, and your TSA online management system to track your iBoomerang business. Everyone starts there, but then it's your choice on what class you want to fly: coach, business, or first class. We have 3 packages to choose from based on whether you're dipping your toe in, taking this seriously, or if you're all in. Go ahead and click on each to see everything that's included, and move ahead when you're ready.
Well, let's see what happens if you just dip your toe in, right? In coach class. Coach class will get you that booking engine, hotels and flights and rental cars. You'll also have access to the boomerangs, that's 10 of them, that you'll be able to gift to others. And every time you gift them with the ability to save, it comes right back at you. It just makes sense. And you earn income as well. You'll earn 50% of the travel saving, bonuses in hotels and rental cars. Now, I mean, it's not the maximum of the 100% that's available to you, but 50% is better than nothing. And again, when we mentioned and had that conversation about the team bonuses, and we talked about the 10% and the varying different percentages that's available to you, that 10% is available here at Coach Class, okay? You'll definitely have access to luxury experiences at general release time, and guess what? The cost to you is $250. Okay, so for $250, you can actually earn income in an area of what people are doing anyway, and still benefit from savings for yourself. And again, there is a $99 monthly subscription fee, but that just allows you to be able to issue those boomerangs to others so that it can be free for them. We absorb the cost, but of course we're going to earn income anyway, so that $99 will also disappear as you begin to earn. Now let's say we did more than dip our toe in and really decided to take a look at this business a little more seriously, right? We know business class on an airplane gives you a little bit more room, a little bit more comfort. So let's explore what business class looks like here. Alrighty, you're going to get coach class plus the cruises. So how many of us go ahead and take cruises and imagine being able to maximize your savings through booking a cruise through our iGo platform, okay? In addition to that, you're going to get 25 boomerangs. So you're not just going to get the little 10 from before, you're going to actually have the ability to earn more income by gifting it to more people to be able to shop for pennies on the dollar and to use this phenomenal platform where they're going to save money in their travel. And again, every time they save, oh my goodness, we earn, and it's just a win-win for everyone. And again, this time you're going to get 100% of the travel savings and bonuses on hotels and rental cars. And remember, we discussed that team bonus. You're going to get 12% this go around. And you also have access to luxury experiences, the VIP level 2 reservations. You're going to be able to access them 1 week earlier before the rest. And the cost to you to partner with us today is $500 at a business class level. And of course, you're going to maximize your income possibility by joining at this business class. Of course, there's always more, but this is going to give you a level playing field. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to share with you the best way to maximize your income, best way to maximize this compensation plan. We know when we are getting ready to get on board the plane, the people from first class are already seated. They're already having their cocktails, their refreshments, their snacks, and we are still just getting on board. First class is top notch, and so it just makes sense that in any area that we do, to be able to go first class is the only way to fly. With that being said, first class with our company just maximizes the compensation plan, gives you access, keyword being access to everything that's available to you. You're going to have access to the business class, homes, weeks, marketplace, right? The marketplace is like, you could get your cards, you could get wine country, you could have access to everything. It's not just limited to hotels and rental cars. You'll actually be able to have access to stores, the marketplace, lifestyle, and timeshare. Now you're going to double your boomerangs. So when doubling your boomerangs, now you have that much more of a customer clientele to build and that much more income to earn. Because again, every time your customer saves from booking with iGo, you're going to earn. It's a boomerang. So what goes out when you gift and give goodwill to others, it just comes right back. All right? And guess what? That bonus, 20%, that's significant. You'll also have access to luxury experiences, the VIP level 1 reservations, but instead this time you're going to have access 2 weeks earlier, not just the one. And the cost to join and partner with us today at this first class fantabulous level is $1,000. But it only makes sense because at this level is where you maximize your income potential. This is where you maximize the compensation plan by being able to take advantage of the full percent for team bonuses, in addition to your maximum number of boomerangs, which is 50. And of course, you have the ability to earn more later, but just imagine being able to really take advantage, gift and give goodwill to others, and watch it come back in return. All for a $1,000 investment upfront now, but to earn better later. And again, that $99.95 monthly subscription fee applies. However, you are gifting something free to your customer clientele and absorbing the price on a monthly basis, but at the same time, it is a tax write-off. It's a tax benefit, and of course, you're going to earn it back through the savings that your clients obtain. So let's go ahead and move on.
Great. Are you ready to join the iBoomerang movement with us?
Absolutely. It just makes sense. And of course, if this is you and you are so ready to join, you're going to go ahead and click the link below and access the ability to reach out to me, and go ahead and let's schedule an appointment to connect. Let's schedule an appointment to get you started in doing something that you were going to do anyway, to maximize savings, being able to gift and give to others. We say we give goodwill and get goodwill in return.
Great. In a moment, you'll click the Get Started button on your screen. That will take you to a page that looks like this. Simply click here and fill in the information. We'll contact you soon, but feel free to reach out to us as well. Go ahead and click Get Started. And welcome to iBoomerang.
It was a pleasure sharing this awesome opportunity with you, this fantabulous ability to travel the world for pennies on a dollar. And guess what? Travel just enhances the soul, and we are partnered with the best. You are actually going to have the ability to be mentored by our CEO, Mr. Holton Buggs, who is revolutionary in this industry. He has managed to create a design compensation plan to help us all win. So if that sounds appealing to you, you love to travel and felt like you could not do it before, but now the opportunity is available before you, go ahead, click the link below, and let's go ahead and get started.